What do you mean you're taking out João Pedro already?
Guys were rolling, yeah?
No, I'm just looking at players that I can take out of my
But if
team.
you want to make transfers, who did you want to bring João Pedro for? Because prices are going to change tomorrow. Like Ekitike is going to go up, so that's good for you.
I still got enough. I still got $1 million left. 1.5 mil left.
Oh, that means if you take out João Pedro, you can get someone for 8.5.
Yeah. 9.
Take out João Pedro.
9?
Yeah, get 9.
But ahead of West Ham away, you don't want to take out Pedro.
Yeah, it's true. I back us against all London clubs, to be fair.
I think your first 5 games are all in London. First 4 games.
You know, we ain't won that opening day.
Ain't
game
us
in
in
like 4 years.
You don't?
Yeah.
Who'd you drop to last year?
City.
Oh, yeah.
He beating us at the Emirates this season.
Yeah. This one game isn't going to change my opinion on how I think.
It shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't still.
You got a 3 points at United, innit? Well done.
No, it's just we did what we had to do. Didn't play well, but it's what it is, man.
That's what top teams do.
Get in, get out.
Facts.
Gyokeres played well.
No, he was wrestling, but like he played as well as Gittins and João Pedro, didn't he?
Yeah, to be fair.
And Palmer. Wait, did he even play?
Do you want to tap us in?
Yeah.
What's in fact, you know what? I'm not even gonna.
Wirtz?
No.
I
never said Wirtz. I didn't say Wirtz.
Should we all reel off the?
No. Some of them can't. Some of them can't be on camera. Some of the names slandering them can't be on camera. Did you see João Pedro's one?
No, what did it say? I ain't been on.
No, you don't want to know.
No, Joe said it in a way that I think it'll beat the chase.
No. Don't say it.
I don't know this one. Blair, make sure you do.
He said, João Pedro.
That's not a good one.
That is.
Sesko's one's better.
João Pedro is funny, bro.
Honestly,
that's all fun. Sesko is mad, though.
That rolls off the tongue.
yeah, João Pedro don't really go like that.
No, it does. You get his whole name.
I said you got a USB.
Nah. That's that one is.
No, you have to actually bleep that out.
Yeah.
And the Sesko one as well.
Oh, yeah.
You have to, though.
But he said the Sesko. I don't think I said it, so I'm joking.
I didn't say it. He said it.
No,
I didn't say it.
I never said it. I never said it. I swear to God, I never said it.
I said it.
I'm telling you, don't say Sesko's one.
Who said it rolls off the tongue?
Yeah,
he did.
But without saying it?
Yeah, without
you
saying
said
it.
it.
I said it.
But you didn't know about it before he said it.
Yeah.
So you
What do you
said
think I
it
said?
first.
Say that. Oh,
It's crazy, man.
welcome back to another episode of the Tapping Merchants. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to this on any audio platforms, make sure to give it a like as well. Please follow us on all platforms. To my right, the one, the only.
World champion EA, tallest man on YouTube. Go again.
To his right, the one, the only.
KH, happy to be here.
And to his right, the one, the only.
DA, 3-point collector. Happy to be here.
Game 1 week of the Premier League season. A close. Obviously, we've got Leeds Everton tomorrow, but rush that. Yeah. How are you feeling? Obviously, mixed results this weekend. From all, we had 2 of our teams play, so I think there's only one place to start, really, and truly OT.
First day of the season, Arsenal Man United is a crazy.
Yeah.
You see, they said 800 million worldwide watched that game.
Yeah.
The fair's big.
Biggest game in the Premier, probably.
Yeah. Almost ending the weekend. So yeah, it was a lot changed sides. I don't know if we expected any of those lineups. I think maybe your fullbacks swapped in.
They were attacking you.
You lot with Mount starting. I don't know how much we thought that. Obviously, Gyokeres started ahead of Havertz. Those questions with that. Martinelli started. You had quite offensive, I would say.
Yeah.
Your team, obviously having the Dorgu and Dalot as your wing backs was maybe more defensive minded and Mount in there, but. How do you feel on a play with it? 1-0 win, but I think maybe you don't feel differently than that result would suggest. Like if you knew, we beat United at OT, and if you thought we lose, but I think maybe
Yeah, but looking back at all our wins at OT, they're never really pretty. So it's normally like a 1-0 win, and I got to be happy. His first game of the season performance, of course, should be miles better. That is literally one of the worst games I think I've seen us play in years. credit to United though. They did make it hard for us. I think first game of the season they were up for it with their new forwards. And Mbeumo looked promising early on. It was causing us problem. Cunha, the turn he did on Ben White, like
That was disgusting.
yeah, they got some good ball carriers, dribblers now, clinical. Both of them scored like
over 18 in the. I think one got 18 and 20.
Yeah. So nearly 40 goals between them. So they'll score goals for United, but from us again, I think in our transition, like so many times it just broke down. Like we lack that killer pass at all times. I can't really say many of our players played well. Maybe Gabriel and Saliba and the goalkeeper, they did what they had to do, I guess, when all those crosses came in. But midfield poor. I thought Rice was poor today. Saka poor. Martinelli poor. Gyokeres his debut, but he was just wrestling today. Odegaard had some nice touches and that, but again the final ball wasn't really there. So we just got to move on to the next game. I'll be real. Leeds, see, that's when I'll really judge us. Can we create properly? Especially for Gyokeres. We need to just get him chances because he's not the type to drop into deeper, link up and stuff. We just need to feed him in the right areas. But yeah, not the most promising game from us, but we'll see. Too early to judge.
From my perspective, obviously the performance was good, not the result that obviously we wanted. Start of the season, you wanted to start strong, but I think we can be impressed by the performance and going forward. I thought the attack looked good, it looked promising. We created Arsenal a lot of issues, obviously Cunha and Mbeumo. I thought we competed. The 50-50s we competed. We looked physically
fitter.
We looked much fitter. Exactly. It's that simple. We were getting about the pitch. The 50-50s. I thought we closed down. We pressed well. Obviously, that final finish, that final touch in the final third wasn't there today. Arsenal defended superbly, but at the same time, like he's saying, all these Arsenal players played poor, which is true, but you still lost at the end of the day. So it's like. Like not everything is as good as it seems from a United perspective, because Arsenal didn't really do anything, yet they still came out with 3 points. Shows you how good their team is.
Do you not think it's been a bit too harsh, because it's not like they opened you up, it was a set piece?
Yeah, but they were also opening us up, and I think
final
to
pass,
his point, if the final pass was there, they could have gone 2-0 up, even though they didn't create any chances. But on the transition, Odegaard would go through, Saka would go through, and then it would be 3v2 or 4v3, and their final pass won't be there. So I still think on the defensively we look very fragile. I think I was telling Kamal that it looks like we could concede at any second, and I've had this feeling last season as well. I'm not too sure on the three at the back. I've been screaming this from day one. Obviously, that's what the manager believes in. Other people say, yeah, but you don't always play like that. But I don't want Dorgo as my furthest left winger. Like I don't want Dalot as my furthest right winger. I'd rather Ahmad do that. I think we need to be looking at moving to a 4-2-3-1, because having Luke Shaw as an extra centre back when you need an extra man in midfield doesn't make sense to me. Because Euro and De Ligt can do that centre back role themselves, in my opinion.
Cass, you see when Amorim came, do you know I was asking you like, do you think he should stick with the three at the back?
And I said, yeah.
Yeah. But what if United don't have those players to implement it the way he wants to?
Yeah.
Do you think he has to change or he has to stick with it now? Because if he still hasn't got all of the players,
yeah.
Do you think he still needs to get the system ready for when those players come in?
Is that not more on the board though, if he hasn't got the players?
But why should he change to a 4-2-3-1 if that's not his coaching style, if that's not the way he wants his teams to play? Do you know what I mean? He has to stick with his principles.
I think you raise a good point, but it's tough to play with 5 defenders and expect to score goals and create chances and win games against these teams. Like I don't want Dalot as my furthest right winger and Dorgo as my furthest left winger, and then Luke Shaw's just there. What's he like? He's just there, not doing anything the whole game, because the Ligt can cover that and Euro can cover the other side. and you can bring in an extra midfielder instead of Luke Shaw. That's just my opinion.
But like you said, you guys you look like conceding at any point. If you have two defenders there, isn't that even worse?
Yeah. I look back at Chelsea when we were under Conte and we had wing backs of Alonso and Moses.
I get Victor Moses was a right winger.
Yeah.
And Alonso is one of the best goal scoring fullbacks we've ever seen in the Premier League.
Yeah, but it wasn't good. Like, again, it's only when you're defending, like you're saying 5 defenders. Yeah, it's
no,
5,
but when I'm attacking, I'm saying when I'm attacking, I don't want Dorgo and Dallo as my furthest.
I thought Dorgo had a good game today.
Yeah, Dorgo's very good. He's very good. It's nothing against Dorgo. Dorgo's very good, but Dorgo can be a left back. I don't want him to be my left winger.
But then who would play left centre back out of the two? So
And
would you trust De Ligt defending wide areas?
You started with Achimpong and who's he playing next to?
We have a free building up.
Okay. You know what? We can start with 4 at the back, and Dallo can come in, and Dorgo can invert just like Chelsea. Are you happy with that?
I'm not mad at that.
Dallo, Euro, and that's my point. You can do that, and that way you win a player in midfield. Why do you think these managers play 4 at the back and invert the fullback? And they go 3 at the back, rather than play 5 at the back and keep the middle open. Because you win position, you win players. Chelsea, they play 4 at the back, but then Reece James comes in, becomes the first centre back, and Cucurella inverts. Their wingers are still their wingers. Cucurella gives you an extra man in midfield. Now you got 3 midfielders, 3 attackers, and a striker. And the team we've got now, we should be dominating majority of the ball against majority of the team. If we can keep 62 possession against Arsenal, we should be able to keep 62 possession against every team, against U2 and City. So if we're going to be on the front foot, why do we need Luke Shaw standing there? Shouldn't we be more looking at having Dallo, Euro, De Ligt as the 3 centre-backs and then have Dorgo inverted? Or if you want to have Luke Shaw in there, have Luke Shaw as the starting left back, have those 3 as the 3 centre backs, and then have Dallo as inverted. But obviously, back to your point, that's his style and that's how he wants to play. I just don't see that. I don't see that being successful at United. I hope I'm wrong.
Sorry, I was just going to ask, do you think he does succeed at United? Because I've seen a lot of fans saying they're not sure that they...
I'm not sure. I can't.
Still unsure. Like it's.
I don't know.
I'm unsure, but this game was the best, and it may not mean a lot, but this was the best United side performance I had seen in a long time. In all the last season, I didn't watch a better United.
Was Amorim when they went Anfield? Was he the manager?
Yeah, 0-0. That 0-0 was a good performance, but that was a lot of.
But you look.
That wasn't even. That was 2-2, wasn't it? 2-2.
The one out was 2-2. Yeah. But they looked threatening. Like Cunha and Mbwe, like
bro, and then that's what I'm saying, bro. Cunha carried your attack at some points, bro. Like carrying the ball up like 30, 40 yards. Maverick.
Just getting out of situations you shouldn't be getting out of. Yeah.
And then when you've got someone like Mbeumo there, and you've got Sesko who.
Why didn't they cross the ball when he was on and they were crossing the ball when Matt was on, bro?
I can't lie.
That was frustrating.
Sesko could do his thing for us, like a quick 12 goals. Yeah. But my point is, when he brings on Ahmad, he'll bring on Ahmad as a right wing back. Bro, I think Ahmad can get at any defender in the world one-on-one. Yeah, I want him as a right winger attacking his fullback. I don't want Ahmad as a right winger.
Yeah, but if you've got 62% possession, get the ball to Ahmad so he's in those attacking positions and he's not going to be having to defend as much.
Yeah, but he's saying give it to Ahmad 10, 20 yards further out the pitch so he could... Because sometimes he's getting it, he's there, he's linked.
He's got to trap back when we're under the pressure. He's got to trap back, try to play, and now he's got to get back forward. Where I just want him to worry about.
But then that means you got to take off one of them, Mbeumo.
But Mbeumo is causing us problems.
It won't be all. Yeah, it's depth.
Yeah.
When Mbeumo's not firing, you bring on Ahmad. Sometimes some games Ahmad will start.
But if you can find a way to have all 3 of them on the pitch.
No. Balance. It's all about Ahmad and Mbeumo and Cunha. No.
You can get Ahmad and Mbeumo and Cunha on the pitch.
Yes, by playing Ahmad right wing back. Yeah. Not for me though. I don't think that's the right balance.
I don't think it's Ahmad right wing back for the whole season. I don't think that, but I think Ahmad's good enough to.
He's a winger. Yeah. He's good enough. I promise you.
I hear it.
That boy is.
Yeah, you can even put Mbeumo sometimes through the middle because obviously that's how
Cunha through the middle.
No, Cunha through the middle.
But I like Cunha.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
No, but if Cunha's in the middle, he's gonna drop deep and he's gonna pick up the ball in pockets and drive, creating space for the 210s to do whatever damage you need to do.
Yeah, but I think Mbeumo more finished because we saw him and Wissa where obviously he peeled to the right, but it was more centrally as a right striker rather than a winger. But it can blend. I think there's a lot more options this year than you had last year. And better 100%. And more quality.
The quality you can easily see the quality has risen. So we'll see how it goes, man.
What did you guys think of? Just a quick question. What did you guys think of, like, obviously, Zubimendi today? Because go on.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
As a Liverpool fan, I thoroughly enjoyed this Arsenal performance. Yes, his first game of the season.
Yeah.
And obviously we saw Zubimendi in the preseason games against Athletic Bilbao, and I like the performance of him and Rice, whatever. And it's the first game, all of that, but that midfield didn't look as secure as it had done previously. Again, first game, but bro, that midfield with runners, we saw what Cunha did to that. The way, as a Liverpool lens on, the way we attack and we can get forwards running to that back four and attack. Rice wasn't Rice's best game by any
Rice
stretch.
wasn't.
And Zubimendi, I was shocked that Zubimendi wasn't one of the ones that came off because I felt like the game almost passed him by. But it's unfair because everyone played bad, so I don't want to single him out.
What I will say is, from a physical standpoint, he didn't look up to par, which is why I don't think it's a thing. I think it's one of them things. His first game of the Premier League. He's got to adjust to the Premier League, especially as a midfielder. I think the speed, intensity, the physicality. But I think he'll be one of the most important players for Arsenal this season.
United's not a physical team. I know they can run like Bruno.
We pressed a lot today.
Yeah, you did.
We were
that's why you had Mount as well. Yeah.
So and Mount was doing a lot of the doggies.
Well.
Bruno don't stop. So
I thought we bossed you a lot more than we did.
Yeah, but
I think we didn't. So yeah,
he'll show a much better account of himself. There's a player in there still, and plus, like he's there to provide them more of a control. Because there was a lot of games last season when Arsenal won 1-0 up and they conceded, and that's why they drew a lot of games. And I think obviously they viewed that and be like, yeah, no, we can't be doing the same thing.
I don't think it's control. I think we need to go for more goals.
But that's what I mean.
Goals,
yeah.
But he does play that quick pass.
Yeah,
he does do that. Yeah.
So when I say, I should have elaborated. When I say control, part of that is those passes he can get,
incisive,
he can get
through the middle,
can get by in the transition.
Speaking of the Newcastle test, obviously that's Liverpool's next game. They started our season off on Friday night. How do you feel that went?
Champions.
Yeah, entertaining and
150 million. RIP Diego Jota and Andre.
You said 150 million.
150 million pound signing.
Wait. What figure? $150 million, maybe.
I need 150 million pounds.
Champions kicked off the Premier League season on Friday.
Yeah.
Obviously, very emotional night. Anfield under the lights.
What's funny? The emotions was funny to you?
No,
man, let's not do this.
Million.
Bournemouth at home, new signings. Obviously, coming off a disappointing final against
Crystal Palace.
Yeah. How did you feel about the game? How did you feel about the new signings? Any worries you've got coming up?
Did you not see Carragher's interview with Slot?
No.
After the game?
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a bit of discourse. There's a bit of discourse about it. Some felt he stepped over a line, Carragher, like he pushed too much. Others felt, oh, that's great.
Have they heard Van der Vaart?
I think because he's a Liverpool. Is it because he's a Liverpool fan?
Yeah.
He did not overstep.
I think so, but you need to be objective. Like, it's good. We're not media skills, but it's good journalism.
Where's Slot is Dutch, guys. I promise you.
The way that them Dutchmen talk about these
Scandinavian people and Dutch people, they're the most direct people ever. Like, they just say it exactly how they have no filter, and it can come across as extremely rude.
But you know,
I think Jamie may have come across that way, but that's not the case. But they're like that.
It's because there was a point where he was like Slot was, so he asked him, he's like, don't you think the defence is open? Slot was like, yeah, whatever. And he was like, because we did look a bit exposed. But when Slot said, this is the Liverpool team where he's like, this is going to be us this season where we're not going to sit in a low block, we're going to do this. But then Carroll got pushed back again. He was like, sorry, Arne, but like, hearing that worries me. Am I allowed to say that? Like,
but then he said he didn't have McAllister and he still hasn't brought back Gravenberch.
Yeah, exactly.
Slot had answers for everything.
Yeah, and I think with that, cool. Obviously, we started. I felt offensively there was some final passes like you lot of today. Final passes we didn't get off, but there was a lot I did like. I think that fall looked promising. I was saying Cass on the way here, like being able to score 3 goals in a game and having Mo Salah not involved at all in any of the goals. To me, that would have never happened last season. I don't think we went 3 goals without Salah being involved in at all. So having Ekitike score, having Cody score, having Chiesa all score, being involved, I think was great. Obviously, Semenyo. Touching on obviously the supporter, I think like going through the right channels, we put out a statement. Semenyo put out a statement as well. He spoke about like the support Liverpool gave, the refs, like everyone. I think that was handled well. I know the supporter, the guy in a wheelchair, he got escorted out the stadium like shortly after, which I think there's no place for anyone to step foot into.
So the police obviously get involved.
Yeah.
But like this is obviously going to be a prison sentence, right? It can't just be banning from football because this is when people say this is the things that make a change. I promise you, it's these type of things. Like there's no point of banning man from football. Like he needs to see that jail time for at least 3 months. Cool. Because that way, the next man, if he wants to do that, he's gonna think about that 3 months in jail.
I agree. But do you think? And I'll quickly. Do you think him being in a wheelchair changes it whatsoever? No. Optic wise, be honest.
No.
I think people.
I'm even more shocked that it's like what? Because you've gone through like
so that's
hardship.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
So that's why I think some people are like, if you have disability, it can give you a lot of rage. I think optic wise, it's not been as damning because of that. I think it's wrong, but I think
give you a lot of rage. But why is your rage channeled towards?
No, bro, I agree. No, bro, I agree. Especially the actual video that was caught. Obviously, you don't hear it.
Yeah, he was just.
But he rolled up.
No, I saw it. It was anger. Was gonna take a throw in.
Yeah.
And my man, I said, hey, my man said something there. And when the corner was happening, I was like, I just knew instantly, my man.
Yeah.
I knew him. Because he took a throw on the other side of the pitch and the fans are talking to him and he laughed.
Yeah.
And then he took a throw on this side.
Because they wasn't like smiling. A disabled road.
No, what I want to know is why was the fan so angry? Like I don't know what happened in the game.
It's not like it was crushing it on them at that point.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was like maybe I wondered.
No, he's racist, man.
No, but you know what? You see me with this happening. What happened if this happened in the NBA? What do you think they're doing?
Going into the
if someone on the crowd is like being
because it's close.
If someone's racist, someone like Russell Westbrook, what do you think he's doing?
Yeah, bro, that's crashing it on them.
He ain't crashing it on
He's
no
crashing
one.
it on them.
It's not smart to do that anyway.
Let's not try to compare this to America,
bro.
I think it's Ron Artest.
Balance and the balance.
Come on, he's not crashing it on nobody.
No, I'm saying footballers need to start crashing it on people, bro.
No, they shouldn't.
One
man's life is worthless. You're gonna put your everything you've achieved at risk.
I've got nothing to lose.
You've got nothing to lose. Your name is Antoine
Semenyo. A fan tells you to.
Hold on. Your name is Antoine Semenyo and you've got nothing to lose.
I can crash it on him.
No.
So you're gonna disappoint your team?
Huh? It's not disappointing my team.
It's not about his team.
How am I disappointing?
No. Say you get sent off because if you hit the fan, you're getting sent off, bro.
Yeah.
But it's not even about that. You're getting sued. You're going jail.
Yes, you are. Suing your ass, bro.
You're going. Do you man not think about life?
Yeah, but Kat, also in that moment, you're not necessarily thinking that far ahead. Like,
you can't speak to them.
I understand. Yeah, cool. Emotions but he's saying he should have from. The situations happen.
I'm saying footballers got to start crashing it on people if they're gonna be racist, bro. Because like everything that's happened up to now, punch them up. Punch him up. I don't care. Everything that's happened to now has done nothing.
As much as I hate like the one that incite violence, I saw some tweets like, Semenyo handled it the right way, I hate that rhetoric because it's like having to be the bigger person.
Why should I be the bigger person?
I hear that, but you can't crush it on them. But I think it's right. If you're gonna say that,
bro,
you can't hold me accountable for my response to what you've done.
A worthless piece of now decides to do something, and I'm gonna put my own career and life at risk because of this worthless piece of.
Yeah, But in that instance, yeah.
Should I have to do that? No. Is it right? Right? No. Should I be allowed to punch him up then and then? Yes. Is that how life works? No.
Yeah.
Are there consequences to actions? Yeah. Would there be consequences to my actions?
Yeah.
It's like in school, like someone could hit you, you could hit them back. You're both getting excluded. You're both getting isolation. No matter like what they've done, they can slap you in your face 3 times. As soon as you raise your hand, now you've done something.
Yeah. So, but that's just so that was unfortunate to see, but didn't like the response. Hopefully, the correct actions dealt with. But
you definitely didn't like the response.
Off the pitch. Firstly, shouldn't Semenyo have been a Liverpool player? You gave us an exclusive a few months ago. Semenyo should be a Liverpool.
We have the same sources. Our sources.
No, you and Cass. You and Cass have the same sources. You and Cass have the same sources. That's like that bar.
Yeah.
Rick Ross, and he was like, me and David Beckham. But yeah.
Finish that line.
No. You ain't gonna get me today.
What did Rick Ross and David Beckham do? The same who? They do the same more.
Go search that.
Oh, okay.
Homework.
But on the pitch, obviously, Ekitike, great finish. I also liked his link-up play with Gakpo. I think Gakpo, that was a great finish. We were 2-0 up. Then at 59 minutes, Slot took off Frimpong and Gyokeres. Gyokeres had a yellow, and he was a bit rash. I didn't love his performance at all. But that Semenyo was he's more tricky. Like, he's a problem.
He was beating him up still.
Yeah. Like, I know what them training sessions looked like last season. He was whacked all in it.
Semenyo's a left winger, yeah. So, like, the fact that my man's been put on the right, he obviously knows in training he's probably cooking.
No, because he's 2-footed as well.
Yeah,
that second goal showed you he's 2-footed.
He's 2-footed.
Man was going right. Bing, bow.
Literally.
That is like, if he didn't score that, criminal, by the way. Like, if he didn't,
left hand
side. If he didn't score,
see, Ariola was pointing. Me too. I was pointing too. I know everyone was pointing.
Bro, I was like, bro, please. That's why I think part of them were. I was like engaged, like the most dangerous
DVD.
guy, the one with the ball. It was Canate's guy.
Both
Evan
of them.
Evan Nilsson took him away.
Why are both of them running away?
One of them should have, but Canate didn't have a man.
Van Dijk was not looking at Semenyo. There's actually a still image.
Bro, it's me and you are outside and people running up on us. One guy runs to me.
Still images are not a true representation of what the action actually is.
Let me tell you something. If me and you are outside and we see those two and they're running at us, yeah? And I've got David's with me. I can see David's running this way. I'm trying to catch him. He took my wallet. I'm not looking at Cass. I think you're right here. You need to deal with him. What? If now Cass,
how come Cass can't take the wallet?
How come Cass? Because I'm black. No. Come on.
If he said me, it would be more stereotypical if he said me than you.
Really?
Pickpocketers.
Cass.
But my point is, if Cass, I'm not worried about if Cass now does something damaging. Bro, I'm expecting you to deal with that because he took his attention. But one of them has to go to the ball. It just has to. So that was poor. Obviously, the first the ball in, I can't remember who crossed it in.
Yeah.
But that was a finish.
David Brooks.
Yeah. And you know what? You said something that did trigger me. You spoke about transition defending or whatever the heck that means. Now, I don't know the exact definition of it, but there was a few times in that game we did get hit on the counter-attack.
Game, the Crystal Palace game, the AC Milan game. Like, it's a constant theme of Liverpool.
I'm not sure about constant theme, but what I will say is we did get hit. However, I take all our performances with a pinch of salt until I see Gravenberch back in the side.
How come we take?
I cannot hold us accountable. What'd you say?
Nothing going on.
Gravenberch is that guy, and we've not had him. He's been suspended 3 games. He's got the red card in the last season, so I can't judge us fairly until I see that.
I wouldn't be too worried. They got hit on the transition. They're the best defensive side in the league. They got hit in the transition. City get hit in the transition. Teams that dominate the ball and dominate games,
it's gonna happen.
Get hit on the transition because that's the only way the other team can get goals.
I agree.
All your teams get hit on the transition.
I agree.
But the spaces
with Liverpool was like damning, bro. Semenyo ran from the halfway line and nobody engaged. McAllister, Wirtz, and Soboslai.
But you see the way they brought when they were in that interview when they repeated the action. You see the moment. Bournemouth, I think someone played the ball out, and the way all their players ran outside the box.
It looked like what we do today.
They smell blood. They smell blood.
That was ridiculous. The way they break was a joke. They're a good side, though.
No, they are good, and you could even see they lost 3 out, 4 out their back line.
They just lost. They lost 3 out the back line. They made peas, bro, and they sold
150 million
for
between the 4 of them.
Yeah,
and Otara,
they've definitely made like 200 mil. Because
they sold
Semenyo was like
60.
Was it 40?
40. I don't know if it was
60 million euros.
Semenyo. And then how much was
Hoyson? Was what?
50
million pounds.
Kirkes was
So
like
50 million, 40 million pounds. Kirkes was what, like 40?
Let's call it 40. Yeah.
And then Watara was 42.
Yeah, that's bank. But I think with that, obviously, I liked how we responded. I think the subs, Chiesa coming on for Wirtz, great finish, and it meant a lot to him. Because of how our forwards look, I think he's probably gonna stay.
And they still miss Clivert. Sorry,
don't run though. Don't run though. Don't run though.
I didn't even finish talking about Salah's customary goal. Yeah,
but you mentioned that he got subbed off. Like his performance.
What exactly are you asking me?
Go back to what I said at the end of the last episode.
Oh, he's got a bit of Odegaard in him.
Yes, and I said he's that kind of player. Very good on the ball, can dribble, but physically he might not just be imposing. He might not be able to.
How old is
he? And it took Odegaard. It took. He's like 22, but
he's younger than.
And he's better than Odegaard was at that age. So he will get better. But I'm just saying.
I think
at 21, of course he's better than Odegaard.
I think if
Odegaard was in Sociedad mashing work, no.
What?
He just won the German league player this season.
What's won the league undefeated? And he was the best player.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if he was a better.
You don't think Wirtz is better at 21 than Odegaard?
Bro, Wirtz right now isn't better than Odegaard a few years ago.
Cash, you don't think that?
I don't know, you know.
Maybe.
Wirtz just went
it's not as easy as you're saying. I think Odegaard got player of the season at La Liga that year.
No, he couldn't. He could have.
Are you sure?
He could have. In the Messi Ronaldo era.
But I'm thinking Odegaard at 16 was definitely better than Wirtz.
But 16 he was in. What league was he in? He was.
Bro, he ain't even hit.
They bought him at 16.
Who's that Real Madrid?
Madrid bought him at 16
to play one game. Bro, he didn't mash no work at Madrid.
Look, I just don't know if it's like, whoa, he's better at it. Yeah, I think there's an argument.
Yeah.
Go on.
We'll let the people decide.
I think the reason why the Odegaard comparison I didn't love it is because like the positions Odegaard got in today, Wirtz was in that you lot are scoring at least 3 or 4 today because that final pass, that pulling the trigger or whatever.
His final pass, we saw it against Bournemouth.
No, Wirtz's final pass is different, fam. Wirtz's final pass is different. He didn't overly have that many chances. He didn't have a lot of space in that game.
So you say he has this final pass. You're expecting numbers from him this season then?
He said player of the year, no?
Yeah.
Can you just give me a ballpark?
Of goals
and assists in the league?
Like 20 men.
So like 10, 10.
10, 15, 5,
I see 7, like an 8 and 12, 7, 13.
Yeah, however you want to shake it up. Like,
what are you seeing, any?
We're gonna get to next, so be careful.
No. What are you seeing?
Be careful what you give him.
I reckon he gets 15 got GNA this year, man.
15
GNA
7 and
another
8.
title. I'll take that, fam. I'll take that. But I think, obviously it wasn't the best performance. I think there was times, but even there's a clip that people keep doing, where Semenyo takes the ball off him, and it's like.
Move, man.
I love the first bit of that. Bro, he body shift, Semenyo flipped that way, and then he drove. Then he got nabbed. Those are the things I look at. I'm a football purist. I can't say the same about a bunch of people.
What?
But I'm a football purist, guys. That body fade was amazing.
Bro,
you know what?
All you say is I don't care about the performance. All I want is goals. You're not a football purist. You're not a...
Wait for that. You're 2 minutes too early. You're 2 minutes too early.
Bro,
he's coming.
Bro, you're not a purist.
That has changed my view on football. Like sometimes when I had the Coutinho, I was a full purist. When I had the Hendo, when I had them and Milner midfield, I had to.
Wirtz changed your opinion, but you had Coutinho 4 years ago, and you still have this mentality.
Coutinho was a full purist. Then when he left and I had a Hendo, Milner, and Ronaldo midfielder,
he said he had gaps at the time.
I couldn't be a full purist.
So since you're a football purist, you want Wirtz in the midfield against Newcastle next week?
Let me tell you how that Monday's gonna go.
Yeah.
There's 2 ways.
Yeah.
The first way, which I pray and hope that it goes.
Yeah.
he's gonna destroy them. I think within that first maybe 30 minutes.
I think they put him left wing.
Wirtz is gonna get a chance. No. He can't change it yet.
It's even worse.
He can't change it yet. He's gonna have a chance because Botman was on the bench this week. I don't know if that's how they'll do it, but Dan Burn will be there. Yeah, Ekitike is gonna pull it. Let's talk about Hugo because Wirtz made his debut too. Hugo made his debut as well, and that performance was electric. That's what a striker's Premier League debut for their new club looks like, and David. Because Gyokeres, Delap, and João Pedro and Ekitike, who had the better opening day performance? Ekitike.
On to Wirtz again.
Oh, yeah, no, let's go back to the one that, because we're talking about the forward.
Have you seen me big up Gyokeres like that?
No, but we didn't even get onto Gyokeres' performance.
His name's Gyokeres, by the way.
What's that? Why?
I keep on following you.
Yeah. Wirtz, I think, has a chance. He'll get in the pockets. I think there will be a bit more space against
Newcastle.
A bit more. I think that gap between their midfield and the defence with Burn, because they play at the 4, I think it'll pull them. And then, do you know what? I think that game, I'm very interested to see how he does with St. James.
What's the second part?
The second option, is that Joe Linton and Bruno Gyokeres absolutely crushing, bro. And he comes off at maybe 55, 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, that's probably less.
Monday night.
Monday
with
night.
all the Isak stuff going on.
Yeah, with
you
all the
wish.
Isak stuff.
You wish.
It'll be very interesting.
Isak could be done by.
Did you hear what Anthony Gordon said in his interview?
He said they're looking forward to everything that's going on. The way he's smiling, bro, that man can't wait.
I told you that this whole noise around Newcastle summer could galvanise the team, bro.
I'm telling you, don't want to.
Let me tell you right now, if we win, I want Ekitike because, bro, the way he celebrates. Have you seen the celebrate? His goal against Crystal Palace, he did. Yeah. Liverpool won. He did. He hears the noise as well, bro, and that type of attitude.
What noise is about?
No,
about we're chatting nonsense about him a lot.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking. Because I had the same thought, especially against Palace. He went.
He said blah 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 blah.
That was so cold. That was so cold.
Are you right? And then he told everyone, "I'm here." Spend 150 on this set.
Yeah.
I'm here.
What? Saying I'm still starting.
Yeah. Where do you think
I'm going?
Do you not get that?
That's real.
That's a real.
And then he did the 20. He said, yeah. This for Diogo. I respect that. A guy who comes into a club, he knows about us. He knows about the history. I know you wanted to touch on the Isak talk a little bit.
We got to touch on the world champions though. Don't
forget. Yeah. We still got time.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
No, because I think what is there to say about this Isak? Like we talked about it last week. Like,
how do you think he's handled the situation?
Yeah,
I think loads of players have done this. It's not. I think maybe because Newcastle fans have an affinity with him because he's considered top 2 striker in the world. He's won them their first trophy in 70 years. But loads of players do this. Like,
do they not turn up to training? I might be wrong.
I'll be real. I think this is probably the most extreme.
You think this is?
I might be wrong, but there might be previous cases. They probably are. But what players don't turn up to training?
It's not training.
Gyokeres did the same thing.
Yeah, but Gyokeres did it at a time when pre-season you can get away with.
The season is starting, bro. You haven't said you play for Newcastle. The season is starting.
Yeah,
and you're not going training. What about them man that you trained with the whole last season, the season before? Your teammates, your brothers, the ones that you go into battle every day with.
Apparently, he told them at the end of last season that I want to go.
I get it.
Yeah.
He told Newcastle he wants to leave. They said, we'll let you leave.
But he's not in a strong position right now because of his contract,
And they done him dirty. Cool, I agree with that. The board done him dirty. They didn't sell him when they said they'll let him leave or new contract. Whatever they promised him, they didn't follow through. But at the end of the day, you can ask for a transfer request. You can ask to leave. You can make all the noise you want. I'm fine with that.
Still go training.
Do your job. What is your job? You still turn up to training. You still turn up and do your job. That's my only thing with it.
For a man to say I'm not playing for this club again.
I think that's awful because now what happens if you don't get sold? We've seen with Ronaldo at United. He said he wanted to leave. He didn't get sold in 2008. He got sold in 2009. Suarez at Liverpool. He didn't get sold to Arsenal. He got sold to Barca the next year. Kane, he didn't get sold to City. He got sold the next year. But they still turn up to train. They ask to leave. They make all the noise. If it don't happen, you've been training, you play your year, and you make a move. I think he's getting very bad advice. Like, to not do your job at the end of the day, not turn up to... Be a professional. You've got to be a professional because that's what you are. You're a professional footballer. Yeah. Things weren't promised to you, cool. Make all the noise you want, but turn up to training.
Now, I wholeheartedly agree with that. I'm gonna give a caveat. It's not necessarily. It doesn't take away from your point, but I think a lot of people, when there's been clips where people are wishing like bad on Isak or whatever, but people talk about the player, like he's putting himself first, for example. I spoke to the club, whatever wasn't written, but we had a handshake agreement, a man of your word. You told me certain things happen, we get a certain respectable bid for me, I'll be able to leave next season. You lot said, cool, great. Maybe you didn't expect the bid to come, you didn't know how well last season was gonna be, but we said this, I've gone this, that is where it is. When you have certain clubs on the opposite side, because when clubs are offer a player, they offer a player. Like Højlund, he's tried his best, he's fit. They've said, you know what, you're not going to be part of it. Jackson, been great. We're not going to play you. You're going to be out of the squad. We've had it where Donnarumma, we've done. But you know what? Whatever reasons, you're not part of my plans. I'm going to push it. You're not even going to get in the squad. I'm training. I'm fit. I'm still a good level player. They are powerless in a sense, bro. Like Jackson can't get his way in. Højlund, Donnarumma, all these things. Yeah. Do you think the Isak situation, is very extreme, but fan supporters are always going to pick the club side because that's them. When players go and come and leave, I always have to stick with the side. But you can't hurl out that same abuse to the player when, if your club does that 101 players and say it's cool, you either have to be, I hear it, or that's wrong. You have to either banish all of it. You can't pick and choose which you want to go about it.
It's like when we had a bomb squad last year. We had like 15 man training away from the first team because it was like, but everyone was like, oh, that's poor from Chelsea, right?
I swear even Chalobah was part
of that bomb squad.
And now they need him, now they're playing him.
Yeah. But that's another thing. But like again, say that for example, someone like, I don't know, Cole Palmer comes out tomorrow and says, no, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like, what the hell? Yeah. So I
think it hurts when it's
your best player.
It's your prize, that's it. It's your best player, someone who's giving you good memories.
They did take a punt on him. 63 million for Isak at the time. Everyone was like,
no, there was a player in there, but it was.
We knew there's a player, but the stats,
the goals,
didn't add up to the price tag. So it's like they gave him the platform. He's now one of the best strikers in the world. We've done all this for you. We've built a whole team around you.
Won you a trophy.
We're going into Champions League football because of you next year.
That's even more reason to let me go.
Do you think if they didn't get Champions League, this situation would still happen? They would have just been happy to let him go. Like, okay, go.
100%.
Yeah, maybe. No,
and even the out that Liverpool offered them. Apparently, Liverpool shouted them and said, "You can have Hugo if you're willing to sell Isak."
Yeah, bro, that was it. And they said, don't try big boy us.
I agree. I will always back the player over these flipping establishments, or I'll always back the normal person over these establishments or corporations, where majority of people tend to back these establishments. But I honestly think he's getting bad advice. I agree with everything. Just turn up to training. Because now, if things go back, if you don't get sold, so what, a whole season, now 6 months, you're not doing fuck all.
I'll be real, Isak is too good of a player for him to just, like, if he doesn't get sold, I reckon he'll be reintegrated by the
And I think if he scores goals, they'll celebrate. I hear you.
And then he'll get his move next year.
But quickly, before we move on, then caveat that I go back in the training, I go in this, one player's vets, a tackle, I get injured. Liverpool aren't playing 150 million
no
if I'm
one's
injured.
doing that at training.
Bro, if... Man seen
Joe
Linton looks.
I know they love you, bro. They're brethren.
Something's not even accidental. How many people get injured in training?
Oh yeah, if it's accidental, they're gonna feel a type of way.
Yeah, in his head, I'm not gonna put myself at that risk.
It's not like NFL, bro. It's not like NFL. It's not like Michael right now. If he goes and gets injured, he's blam. Yeah, he signed a 6-year contract. His future is comfy. He's good.
Yeah, cool. No,
there's a massive difference in that.
I think it's like right now he's not unfit. Remember when Sociedad and he was doing his own solo training? He's thinking, maybe I'm not trying to do anything. I'm gonna get in there, people in my ear. Let me just stick away, focus on me, keep me on my best shape because I don't want to ruin that future.
That's not professional. Come on.
It's not professional to not keep your word to your star player. I deserve better than... You can't treat me the same way you treat Dan Burn. You can't treat me the same way you treat Liverpool.
Don't fall for gentlemen's agreements. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, have everything written.
Why didn't his agent have... When he signed the new 6-year contract, Kamal, why didn't his agent have a release clause in there? Or some sort of clause?
Things changed, innit?
What do you mean things changed? He signed this... He was happy to sign that 6-year contract, but now you don't want to fulfill that 6-year deal.
If Newcastle had a better transfer window, do you reckon he would have pushed to leave now.
He wants.
Yeah, he wants.
I think he wanted to go anyway.
Yeah, a certain caliber. But
do you not think the club need to match his ambition? Because at the end of the day, all he wants to do is compete for the big trophy.
He's too good. It's like.
Again, he tried to get a lot of players.
He's too good.
It's not like ambition. They couldn't get
it's like
they tried to get João Pedro, who we saw today.
It's like Suarez with Liverpool. It's like there's so many players. Van Persie with Arsenal. It's going to be Palmer with you lot soon. Like so many players. So Saka. So many players who outgrow their team. Outgrow the team they're in.
Now on to you. Obviously, last week you made a very bold prediction and statement that Chelsea are going to win the Premier League title.
Just gotta be waiting for this,
like, ooh, Chelsea's going to win the Premier League. Ooh. You also said a few things last week. You said
you've been having a lot of back and forth with the Chelsea lot on our social platforms.
Oh yeah,
because you're obsessed.
Why do they all have the same thought process as any?
Bro, literally, they're all.
No, I need to talk about this. They all have this character. They're so just arrogant-y, just.
And then when you try to hold them accountable, you're obsessed with us. You should have the same advice, bro. Focus on your team, because let me tell you something. I'm not a blind. I don't watch football with my feet, but I watch it with my eyes. When I tell you, your goalkeeper's rubbish,
trash,
and Eze does that, go on. We'll get onto that. He's rubbish. When I told those two centre backs are one of the four sorriest centre backs or whatever, Josh.
So why did they keep a clean sheet against a club you struggled against?
No,
Josh played.
That tackle on
the tackle
and he looked very very neat.
No, he did. However, when I say the four sorry centre backs, and then you say, "Oh, we're comfy," but your manager goes in and whines in the press conferences all week saying, "Fofana and the free centre back, he was the worst performance ever." We had to sub him up. When he says, "I need a centre back,"
he's a straight talker, bro.
Enzo Maresca agrees with me saying they're the four sorries, because if they're not the four sorries, you don't get another centre back.
And he doesn't agree with Enzo Maresca.
And he told me they'll find internal solutions. There was no internal solution. When you tell me,
what do you mean there was no internal solution? We kept a clean sheet today.
So do you think he doesn't need a centre back?
Were we bad defensively?
Do you think he doesn't need a centre back?
Answer my question. Were we bad defensively today?
No.
Alright then.
He's talking from what Enzo said. I'm going for your manager. I didn't say that.
The manager said the central centre back is a specialist position in the team.
He said
in terms of build up.
Yeah.
Cool. Cole will fight. You lot said, woke nonsense passing. Bro, we saw today that he's able to find Palmer, Enzo in the pockets on a consistent basis.
Josh.
No, Josh wasn't doing it as much today.
Because he wasn't playing the central centre back.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was one-on-one with Bentetta most of the game, bro.
Yeah, to be fair,
I think he did try today, but some of them weren't coming off.
Yeah, the free kick that Eze scored came from him giving the ball away. Yeah. Like, he's a 19-year-old centre-back, first start in the Premier League.
No, it was good. I remember watching him last season against Crystal Palace away. He
kept the clean sheet then as well.
It was very good.
I got a 9 for centre-backs, because I told you about Euro.
Yeah, fair.
But, go on.
And then,
keep chatting.
Obviously, Sanchez, which you told me you're comfy about. Do you think that Eze goal should have stood yes or no?
No.
Do you think he should have saved it? Yes or no?
It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. Do you know what it is? Eze hit that with violence, bro. And you know what it is? When you see a wall there, you split, you see the ball coming at you, like...
But you're a keeper, you need to have good reflexes. He didn't shoot from the penalty spot. He shot 10 yards away from the penalty spot.
I'll tell you one thing. No matter what you do in this life, if you need a lawyer, shout any. He's accepting that. No, he's accepting that.
You have to be but you have to have an affiliation with Chelsea, or else I don't know if he'll defend you as
literally the same passion.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, he could have done better for that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the goal didn't count, so I don't care.
Oh, fair.
The most concerning part of your play today was obviously the attack and not really testing.
Overall, like I thought we'd start much better than we did today. Yeah, I saw Milan, we started like a house on fire, by Leverkusen, and I don't think the fitness levels dropped. I know people online were saying, this looks like a team that's only had 1 week of pre-season. I'm not really hearing that as an excuse because, we played basically the whole of June, but having 3 weeks off and you're still doing your extras, they're not just going on holiday and like completely longing off ball. They're all doing extras because they know, we don't have that much of a pre-season. Like, we need to stay fit of some sort.
That World Cup was like your pre-season, basically.
Yeah, because we were trying new things, and and the team gelled together. But yeah, like I was disappointed still. In all of the attackers, really. The only one I can think that can leave a credit in the bank is Esteval. I think he done well when he came on. Enzo looked miles off it. Gittins looked miles off it.
Enzo looked miles off it.
João Pedro wasn't involved at all. Like the performances I saw over the last 2 months, it wasn't there today. But you know what? As much as they didn't play well, Palace defended well. I think the 3 centre-backs in Lacroix, Gehi, and who was the other one?
They blocked the middle very well to stop the ball getting
they
to Palmer.
compact. That's the thing. Like, with us, we always try to do them line-breaking passes.
Yeah.
So if you congest the middle, you kind of sussed us out. Look, Glasner has gone to, in the last 10 games, has gone to Arsenal, Spurs, semi-final FA Cup, Community Shield, and he's unbeaten in his last 10.
And in them games, Community Shield and FA Cup, it's Liverpool and City.
Yeah. So, look, you can get on to Chelsea.
I know, but they're a good team.
They're a good team, bro.
I like them still.
They're a good team, bro.
It's
Adam Walton's good in there, man.
Champions League.
Let's talk about Caicedo.
Champions League should be winning. What was
wrong with Caicedo?
No, he didn't have a. Caicedo and Enzo both didn't have.
No. Caicedo played well. Enzo played poor. Caicedo played.
No,
that was a good performance.
First half, the beginning, like the first 10 minutes, I think he started well. Towards the end of that rest of the second half,
I saw Caicedo single-handedly stop transitions multiple times throughout that game.
And I saw him get passed through multiple times. Crystal Palace, they were a final pass away. He's not going to allow it, man. You can be with him.
Enzo was poor. Enzo was crap. But Caicedo was...
Neto was crap.
Yeah, agreed.
João Pedro was crap.
Cole Palmer was crap.
Cole Palmer. Can you bring up?
I've got it in my mind. I don't need to bring it up.
What was the start? What was the start? You wanted saved?
Yeah, don't worry.
2025 Premier League games.
Yeah, one goal.
Repeat that again.
In 2025 Premier League games, Cole Palmer's got 2 goals, 3 assists.
One from open play, I heard.
Yeah,
one from open play since January.
So when I said 6 months he was sleeping, and you man would argue with me.
No, you man, and he was like even on the 6 months.
He has been sleeping for 6 months,
but he wasn't. He wasn't terrible.
My point is, it's not like he forgot.
I remember what you said.
I didn't say he didn't score, but the performances weren't bad.
Like today,
this is the first stinker I've seen from Palmer, but it's nothing to worry about, man. In my opinion, it's the first game of the season. Look, the team. Look, we haven't won our first game of the season in 4 years, bruv. Like,
and in those 4 years,
don't compare your team this season to your team from 4 years.
So this within those 4 years,
you said you'll be the Premier League champions. Don't try it.
I still think we'll win the league.
Yeah, but then don't compare the last 4 years. You need to go off. It's a disappointment. You can't be starting
It's
like
one
that.
game out of 37.
Oh, what's to say? Start as you mean to go on. Is that not how it is?
Okay.
We had you played bad today. We played bad on Friday. What happened? What was your score? Clean sheet and a win.
Away to United OT statement. Buki goal. Buki should have had a pen, but they won defensively, which what I believe. Like defensive, they were so. Gabriel and you can't praise them enough.
Attackers, just get us some attackers, bro.
Like I can't like
Gabriel
and Saliba.
You don't want to see us at Anfield. You don't want to see us at the Bridge.
It's a joke. Them two are a joke. And even that goal, like behind it.
Sorry, I even grouped the Bridge with Anfield.
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry, big bro.
We're not even the same stratosphere, bro.
Come to the Emirates.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. I don't even speak to you like this, but right now, shut up.
Why are you telling me to shut up?
He knows why.
Tell him
why.
Don't speak to him. You're not even allowed to speak to him anyhow this entire season.
I forgot.
Because I put them wrong.
I'm still mad at him.
You said you think attack forwardly they're better than you, bro. I'm not sold. Forwardly,
he's done this before. By the way, he's done this before. He's done this before. Let's go.
I am not sold by your attack, bro.
Their attack's better than ours. 100%. 100%.
Gittins and Neto
do you think
quality?
Do you think that our attack will be this poor?
Why is it 100% better than theirs? Please, let's put the cards on the table.
No.
And why is 100% better than theirs?
I'm not saying player like the player matchups. I'm saying the way they attack. They're more likely to create more chances than us.
Okay, they are more fluid in attack than them because of Maresca and Arteta.
Yeah.
Fairs.
That's
my reason.
Yeah.
You know what? I can hear a good point. I can hear a good point. They are very...
very rigid.
Yeah, very. Like, Arteta needs to change that. Because I thought this season he'll change the style of football. But I guess first game of the season, you can't really...
But they didn't even have a lot of clear-cut chances. Yeah, against us, Palace won on penalties.
There was that mad waking one.
How many chances did we create, bro? We created.
That's why
against Palace.
That's why.
Oh, you man are different.
That's why I feel like Liverpool can score at any moment in time. Like,
hold on, you man's attackers not in this
no.
conversation.
But I'm just saying.
Move on to other games.
Yeah, who impressed you most this weekend?
Man City 4-0
Reinders impressed me most.
Cass spoke about Reinders.
Cass, let me tell you,
Bad boy.
I didn't watch too much about Reinders.
No, he's been a
Elsewhere,
bad boy.
obviously Milan, whatever. But in that City team, still no Rodri. And that Guardiola team, Lord knows week to week how he's going to set them up. Because Bob Sutton was a shot. Obviously, Lewis. I forgot Lewis as a potential right back because we were talking about Nunes.
They're about to sell him.
To Forest.
Yeah.
Potentially.
And if
Forest are buying all the young G's.
Yeah, but Reinders, that performance, the way... I don't know how good of a ball carrier he was. And comfortable, even for the goal...
Carrier, off the ball runner.
His final
technical
pass.
Gundogan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gundogan
A couple
with
years
legs.
ago, though.
Yeah, when they won the league with him being the main player.
Yeah.
Remember that free kick, the last game?
Oh, yeah, I know all about it.
Brighton away.
Yeah, but I think his performance very much impressed me. Kudus as well.
Spurs 3-0.
Oh, Richarlison's second goal.
Yeah.
That was outrageous.
His first goal finish was crazy as
Bro.
well. Yeah. That about letting it come and just guiding it.
On instinct, he can
But
get
that's
goals.
why Richarlison's such an annoying player, because he can produce moments of quality like that.
He's inconsistent.
No, it's
But
because the
he's
moment
just-
he thinks it fails, his thought process is flawed.
Yeah.
He can't think.
He's a dog as well. Still, I can't
he's an
lie, man.
instinct player.
Even in the Super Cup game,
he played well.
he played well. He done well still, and Tottenham are unlucky
He's one
to
of them
lose
players
that.
you would love in your team still.
Yeah.
Sunderland, I think the first Premier League
my
promoted
team-
side to win first game week
Swear.
in many years. I think
Sus
something like that.
goalkeeper from the West Ham keeper though.
For the last
But I told you,
last
man,
one.
about West Ham this season as well. Man.
Potter first to be sacked.
That's not a bad
Him,
shout.
Brentford, there's a few teams.
That's not a bad shout.
Even us, we could be in there. Our first 5 games, we still got City and Chelsea. You can't lose to City and Chelsea, Arsenal, 3 games out of 5, and tell me, yeah, man.
I think you beat one of them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We're in the threat. We're under threat. Like if you lose to both of them games, now that's 3 losses out. First 5 games.
The camera caught that,
You're
so
in
I'm happy. The camera caught that.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
But if Spurs get an Eze and Semenyo, that will look...
Top 5, 5th.
Yeah.
You lot finally believe in my prediction now.
No, because I didn't. That was before the Eze and Semenyo.
Yeah, you didn't even see these players.
You don't know how shameless I am, bro.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good performance. Obviously, there's a few even games this weekend. You lot got West Ham away on a Friday night. You have to bounce back to that, bro.
I'm not shook of West Ham.
No, you shouldn't.
They're terrible.
But I need like 3-0
to Sunderland.
Yeah, no. I expect a bloodbath at the Ananda Stadium, bro.
So I should captain Palmer, yeah?
Huh?
I should captain Palmer.
Yeah, bro. Put as many
Triple
Chelsea players in your team as possible.
You just talking about taking out João Pedro though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because there's another striker.
Who? Liverpool striker.
Yeah, I might put Ekatike.
You've got him in your team already.
Yeah, he's sabotaging you.
You've got him in your team already.
Sorry, my
You'd
bad.
rather have Ekatike away to St James's Park than have João Pedro away.
No, I've got Ekatike there.
He's got him already.
Yeah, he's bad.
But who? Yeah, I might have to keep him in there. So
You should. West Ham away. You should keep him in there. Save your transfer.
You lot have Fulham as well. I think that's
Fulham away,
that's an
4:30
important
Sunday.
game.
That's a massive game.
How do you? That is big. I think
You got to win, bro. What do
you do. Those are the type of games
I
you're
just
gonna have to
mentioned
win,
to you,
yeah.
you still got City and Chelsea in your first 5 games.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's got
Fact, yeah.
every game apart from that needs to be.
How do you think?
And now you lose your first game. You have to win that.
How do you think Newcastle is gonna go?
It's huge.
It's
Let me
gonna
tell
be a
you right
fight.
now,
I'll tell you that.
If we win that game, don't
What?
even chat to me.
What do you mean? Don't even chat to you, bro?
The way I'll be, if we win that game, because Newcastle's
Bambi's in
hard.
I think we play you after that.
Yeah, I don't think Gravenberch is back for that. I think you get live.
Say swear.
Yeah.
I know we play you first 5 games.
Yeah, I think you play us next, but do you know what? With the midfield you saw today, I'm not worried about no Gravenberch, fam. So that's
What?
But you're the thing
Because
is,
we played bad one
your
game.
weakness-
yeah. Well, we played bad one game too.
Play
but-
Wirtz.
scored 4 goals.
Hey,
Play Wirtz in that midfield.
Wirtz will absolutely destroy your midfield.
Bro, I promise you, bro.
Let me tell you right now. Wirtz against that Arsenal midfield.
What's he doing?
Zubimendi, allow it. Body.
Who's he bodying?
Zubimendi.
What?
Bro, I'm warning you right now.
Don't warn me about nothing. Don't warn me about nothing.
Turn up with that midfield 3 against Arsenal.
Bro, your midfield 3 did nothing against Palace, bro. I'm not worried about nothing, fam. Cole Palmer, let me tell you something I need to be said. If Cole Palmer doesn't get at least a goal or assist on Friday, Sunday evening, we're going to have some conversations.
If Cole Palmer gets no goals and assists in the first 5 games, but ends up with a madness.
Okay, one thing I've got to say.
You can go 5 games. Yeah. What's one thing you got to say?
One thing I've got to say. Yeah. Shirky grabbing City grabbing Shirky for 30 is better than Liverpool grabbing my man for 150.
Firstly, stop hold on. Secondly,
quick question. Secondly, if they were both 50 million each, who would you have preferred?
First,
same months.
Chucky can't even start. Allow it, man.
Forget all that. Can't even start. Forget all that.
And 5 years, who's gonna be the better player?
Bro, is Chucky even gonna be playing football in 5 years?
I told you you're racist. He said he's gonna be an edgeware. You're racist. I told you you're racist. You're actually a joke. Bro. You're very stereotypical. That's what I realised about you.
I was Hatton Bonhoeffer. I know to play 5 consecutive years in the top flight football, bro. He's getting on the same way that man is. That's why he didn't start, bro. Bro's already said it already.
He said edgeware. Hold on. I gotta fight for my people. He's gonna be better than Wirtz. I gotta fight for my people.
No, he's not.
I have to. After what you've just said, I have to say it.
Look what you just did.
What do you
think the difference in quality is then right now? How much better do you think Wirtz is than say a Shirky?
1-on-1, who do you think is better?
What do you mean 1-on-1?
1-on-1 against defender. Against their defender, who do you think is better?
Let me tell you one that Shirky ain't pushing it past and they want to pass it.
You're a liar!
Wirtz ain't doing that.
Shirky don't need to do that, bro. Shirky's not pushing it past it. Bro, we'll just nutmeg them. See you later.
What, Wirtz can't nutmeg? Wirtz can't
get around.
It.
Apparently Wirtz can't get around.
Huh?
Like he can't.
I don't think he's get around.
Hey, matches of the week. I want to make sure I get his name right. Hold on.
I'll say Granit Xhaka, man. Captained Sunderland to their first win in 8 years. Premier League win in 8 years.
That's immense. And bro, I love that stadium. You know, I can't wait to play there. Like Sunderland, I want to watch that live.
Is it Tyneside or Tyne-where?
Tyneside.
Tyneside derby, yeah. Imagine Xhaka and Joe Linton. Bro, I can't lie. That might be the game I'm most looking forward to this season.
When is that?
Whenever it is, bro. Like, imagine that. That's gonna be fireworks. You go.
Jeremy Monga. You know the 15-year-old that made his debut for Leicester last year? Scored, and he's now become the youngest player to score in the Championship. 16 years old, 37.
He's the one that came on and had no
brand
deals on his top.
Because he's too young.
He's too young.
That's hard still. Big up Jeremy Monga.
That's insane.
Hugo Ekitike, bro. Goal and assist, Premier League debut. What?
Semenyu's my man of the match. I mean, match of the week.
Oh yeah. If you were all losing.
No, how about
Hold on. I got this.
Go on.
Take it away, big bro.
I award the courage, the determination, the strength he showed after facing what he did and going on to score a brace against Liverpool at Anfield. That's what I award.
No, I admire that too. It wasn't a losing effort, which needs to be stated, but he did show a lot of courage and say no to racism.
Do you man prefer French toast or pancakes?
French toast.
Pancakes.
What about waffle? Does waffle go into that conversation?
Yeah, but third.
Pancakes. I think pancakes are better.
I prefer pancakes though.
But does pancakes go with more things? On a standalone, French toast beats a pancake.
French toast is too overwhelming. I don't think it's like you can have lots of it.
I feel like with French toast, you're cheating. Because it's actually just.
What did he say? He said. What did he say? What did he say?
Man didn't really dominate. I mean, it's French toast. He says it does too. It's too much of a personality. It's too much opinion. It's too much.
Should we talk about you wanting several?
Bro, Oh my God.
Hey, I don't know.
There is no way.
On that note, we will
at North Pole together. The tapping merchants, all 4 of us were at North Pole today.
I will see you next week, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz.
Oh.
Where did that pan?
I turned off the recording before you said anything, bro.